Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, hi. If it's not your first time seeing my face, hi, welcome back. If it's your first time, hi, welcome. How are you doing? How is your day? Subscribe so that you can always be notified whenever I do upload. I upload content twice every week. What's correct English? I upload content 2 times every week, so follow for weekly content. So anyways guys, as you guys can see from this video, we're talking about my phone is buzzing. Every time I want to film, that moment that I bring out the camera, my phone will start buzzing. Like, why? Life of a businesswoman. So anyways, as you guys can see from the title, we're talking about it's very chilled. I have my book here because I forget a lot. So as the spirit was, ministering to me, I was writing it down so I won't forget, because I get very camera shy and I tend to forget everything that I have, I want to say. So I, write them down so that I can always remember. Anyways, that aside, so I'm looking at my book, just so you know. Anyways, that aside, let's just talk. Like, I just feel like talking about, life in our 20s, the realistic thing, like life in your 20s. I'm 21, I'll be turning 22 soon. Anyways, that's next year. And life in my 20s is different. How I imagined it to be when I was 16, 15, 14, 18. It's different. It's way different. It's very complicated. It's challenging. It's just not what I thought it was gonna be. So let's just, this is a realistic life, update, like life in your 20s, like struggles that we people in our 20s are facing, because it's paining me in my soul. Don't mind me. So anyways, let's just get into it. Before I begin with the whole stuff, let me just give a background, related to my life. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18, and if you're Nigerian and you're African, you know that is a taboo in the African world, African culture, that a girl who is 18 moves out of her family home. It's like, it's a God forbid, it's a no. But that's the best decision I've ever made in my life, to move out of my family house when I was 18. I grew up in a very toxic household. I'm still passing through the trauma till today, and I'm in a good space with my family now. We have reconciled, and we're just in a very good space now. But at that moment when I was 18, I've always known that I was going to move out of my family house. I've always known that. So as soon as I turned 18, and not like 18 at the dot, but like within that 18/19, but let me just say 18, I was still in university. So that was how it was a bit easy for me, because I was saving up money and I was working, I was hustling, so I was able to have money down for rent. Where I was staying was not so expensive, and the payment plan was very nice. Like, I could pay monthly. So at the end of my monthly hustle, doing this, I did ushering jobs, modeling jobs. We'll go around and hustle and pay up the rent for the month. I was in school, so I was staying off campus at that moment. I didn't know that after school, life will enter another version. The life when you're in school and the life when you're outside school is two different things, and it's crazy. On these bills of a thing, like when you're in your 20s, you need money to go to do your everyday life stuff. People be like, money is not everything. You say what? You say what? Money is not everything. In which world? Are you in a free town? If you're in Lagos here, you know that but from the moment you leave your house to go to like the next bus stop, you expect money as you are going to share get debit alert. It's impossible. So if anyone is trying to tell you you can navigate life without money, person is lying. And when you're in your twenties, when you are still in your twenties, there's no, you are either you are still in school, so you cannot really get a good job, or maybe you are starting business, so that your income is not flowing steadily. You are financially unstable in your twenties, especially in your early twenties. You are very very financially unstable. You have to depend on something, either on job, or maybe a boyfriend if you are lucky to hold your back, to hold you till you are financially stable. Because at this point, it's just a lot. It's a lot financially. And people will be like, live your life, have fun. How will you have fun if you don't have money? Please tell me. When you go to restaurants in Lagos, this sweet restaurant that they will give you food that will make you happy. When they give you bill, oh God. When they give you bill, your body will shake. So please. Or is it health? If you fall sick, you need money for the hospital. I remember when I just wanted to buy spirits. I did my nails recently. I think last month, and last 2 months. This is a new month. Happy new month. And then I kind of did. The lady didn't do it well, so I lost some, half of my fingers, and I was really bleeding. And I went to just go get spirits, painkillers, and antibiotics, and it was 5,000. I'm like, wait, what? Painkillers, antibiotics, spirits, 5,000. What's going on? Like, I'm like, should person no carry this sickness go? Like, what the? I'm not even sick. This is just to clean up a wound, and you're telling me 5,000. Like, just look at. So it's so crazy. Like, you need money to. Okay, if I don't want to say start up a business, what do you need to? Don't you need money to start up a business? You need capital to start up a business. You also need money. Money. Then if someone says, okay, fine, you have a business, you want to expand your business. I'm a businesswoman, so as someone that owns a business, there's some certain stage you get in your career, in your business life, that you want to expand, especially when you are growing in audience, and the resources is not enough to cope with that audience. You need someone to help you fund it, because if not, you end up losing those clients. I'm so lucky. I have a very 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 lucky. I'm lucky with my partner who gives me that support whenever I need to reach the next milestone in my business. I can always fall back at him to give me some money, and I don't pay back. I only pay back by growing my business in the way he likes. So if for people that don't have that support, like someone to help them expand their business, how will they do it? You go to the bank and ask for loan when you need collateral. Okay, what will you use? You don't have a house, you don't have a car. Like, what will be your collateral? Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's crazy. Everything you need money. Someone said, let's go for hangouts. One thing the reason why I don't have friends is I don't have so many friends. If you call me for hangouts, I'm not going. Why? I don't want to spend any money. I don't want to spend any money. No. Anything will make me see debit alert, I know they go. But if I will see debit alert, I'm staying in my house. Except maybe I want to go, and I plan for it. If I don't plan for it, anything that will make me get debit alert, I will stay at home. I will put my 2 feet in I will stay in the house, in the home. So socializing, you need money. All these things, like, that's why you see so many people. People like you see like millennials. They be like, calm down, you're in your 20s, relax. How are we going to relax? Wait. Nicki Minaj said broke people should never laugh. So how are we going to be happy? Where is the happiness going to come from? It's like we are thinking about money, and you're telling us nothing about money. We should relax. When we were, you're still young, relax. Relax and do what? When we thank ma. Time will be going by. Mommy, thank you, man. Time will be going by. Ah, it's crazy because this whole thing, like, it's just like everything just, clicking and coming together in my life. I'm like, oh my god, I did not see this coming. I thought, when I'm in my 20s, when I'm more independent, when I'm growing, when I have a business, I'll be able to do this, I'll be able to do that, I'll be able to travel, I'll be able to do that. But I'm like, oh, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that, sister. It's harder. I thought maybe you have money, but if you don't, if you are hustling, it's hard, though. So, and this whole money thing now, it now leads to the next point, which is mental health and all that. That's why someone will say, why are all these Gen Zs, why are we so depressed? This is why we are depressed, okay? Like, the society, capitalism is making everything about money. You need money for everything. So we are depressed. That is why you see Gen Zs are depressed. I'm a Gen Z, so I know I've battled and struggled with depression. I'm like, you know what, you're not gonna get to me. So I'm like, yeah, I prayed and I fought it. I know what deep depression is. I've been through that phase. I've been through that dark phase of depression, and most of my depression came from the fact that it's money. Yeah, money. Like, I don't like I'm poor or anything. I have the money. I have a very good support system, but at the same time, it's like no money is enough. No money is enough at all. No money is enough. So sometimes I get to overthink it because I overthink it, and I get to overthink it, and sometimes it kind of gives me depression, anxiety. I have to tell myself, you know what, you just have to, calm down a bit. You're doing well at your pace, and that's what matters. Ugh, I need a mic, like, seriously. I have to tell myself, like, you know what, I'm doing well at my own pace, so I will just calm down. I won't let it get to me too much. Anything that's going to get to me, I won't, like, if someone tell me, come, let's go and hang out, let's go to this restaurant, let's go to this place. If it's something that is above my incapability, I'm not going. I'm not going to socialize. Thank God I'm an introvert by nature, so I don't even care to socialize and all that. So all those things kind of take it to our mental health, because capitalism now, hustling and all that, you just tend to see yourself hustling, and then the money is going back to the society, because you have to pay the bills, invest in yourself, because your 20s is your foundation. It's the time for you to invest in yourself. So you're like investing in yourself, investing in your business, investing in your career. So the money I'm making is going out easily, and it's so hard for you to save, right? To save until when your income becomes, large enough for you to, like, have a very huge savings, even to invest, because you need that money. You need the money, okay? So it's just different. And then aside from the whole money aspect, some of us that went through this trauma as a child, I had trauma staying at home. My childhood was crap, and I saw a TikTok once when the girl was saying that in her 20s, she's kind of her brain is processing the trauma, and it took her like years before she could start. Her brain was not processing the trauma, and now it's like coming back to haunt her. And I could relate to it so well, like literally relate to it. After my childhood trauma, when I like struggled to find myself and all that, and then now that I found myself a bit, it's like the trauma is just reprocessing. Some days I kind of dream about my trauma. Do you know how, oh my god, I wish there's someone out there that can relate. I wish this video is just going to go viral, so that I can be reading people comments, so that we can just talk about it. I know that I personally went through hell as a kid. So growing up, I've always dreamt about having this independent lifestyle away from home, and growing my life and just being independent and not being you just get the whole point. So now that I've gotten to like the stage that I've always envisioned myself to be in when I was 14 and 15, and now I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming about all those things that I went through as a kid, and it's like it's torture, because now the dream is happening in a way that I'm experiencing it now that I'm grown, now that I have the freedom of speaking back and fighting for myself, and I can't do anything. I can't fight for myself. It's more frustrating. I don't even know express as in the trauma then as a child, and the trauma now as an adult, facing it or dreaming about it is way it's I don't know, this one is torture to me. Thank God I don't really have, because I've been separated with my family and all that. I don't really have the trauma I don't have those dreams every time, but like once in a month, it's like I just get this reminder that, oh, don't forget you went through this. Like it happens, but at least once in a month. Once in a month I get to have a terrible dream about my childhood, and it's happening to me as a grown up. Like sometimes I'll wake up crying, like I'll be like in pain. I won't be able to sleep back. I'll be crying because it's worst. So this like this 20s, our 20s, this adulthood is not just. There's so much more about adulthood that we are not really taught in school, or we're not really prepared for, and it's just. I was just like thinking about it, and I was like, wow, like what did our educational system even teach us? Apart from the y, the x, find x, find y, find z, algebra formula. I've not used any of those things in my life, at least not now. And the main thing about life, it challenges, we're not really thought about it, and it's so frustrating. Like it's like, wow, I did not plan for any of these things to happen. And let's not talk about having the anxiety, depression, PTSD, what's that other one again? ADHD, like all those things. Millennials, whatever. Stop telling us to enjoy life when we're in our 20s. Don't tell us to don't tell us to go for vacations. Don't tell us, oh, take a trip, when you're in your 20s, take a trip, go to Bahamas, go to New York, go to this, explore with which money? Last I checked, if you're Nigerian, visa is not free. Visa is not free. Dollar is high. Ticket is expensive. So how? So please, all those people that double those comments, shut up. Don't say it. Instead, what you say is just calm down. Like I said earlier, when I was letting those things eat me up, I just say just calm down. Just know that you can, with time you will get there. But don't tell us to relax. Just if I know anybody personally that tells me that, I will cut you off that day because you are mad. But anyways, that is it for this video. I actually felt really comfortable filming this video without my softbox. I didn't stammer too much, and I look good. Guys, when you think about my hairstyle, I decided to go for a bob, and I like it. Hey, I like it. You guys saw that my video that I cut my hair, and when my head clicked, I realized that I hate the haircut that I did. I don't know what entered inside me. I know the obanji that entered inside me that I went to cut my hair. When my eye clear, nobody told me 2 times to go and do my braids. But anyways, and thank God I wanted to go natural, so I know that I can be doing braids, protective hairstyle till my hair grow fully. Anyways, that is it for this video. As I said earlier, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please. I really want this video to go viral so that I can have people in our 20s, they just talk about things that we did not expect to experience, like what we're experiencing, the struggles, because like people cannot relate. Just Gen Z saying, you guys are so sensitive, you guys are this, you guys are that. Shut up, please. You guys are too depressed. You guys are this one. Why would you be depressed? The whole society is depressing. Everything is depressing. The hell? Anyways, bye. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. We are subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next upload, and check out my Halloween day in my life. So bye.